Good evening. So I want to say let's give it one more time for the Madison Middle School Band. That was awesome. Yes, very, very impressive, okay? I'm not going to talk too long. I think we're just going to get right into this first one. And I'll talk a little bit about it after the fact. So we hope you enjoy. We are the Madison High School Jazz Band. Okay, wow, that was hot. That was good. Okay, all right, so I guess we'll talk a little bit about that first piece. That was a theme from Peter Gunn. Henry Mancini wrote some popular tunes, Pink Panther, several others you probably recognize. The actual television show, it was like a private eye detective show from, I think from 1958 to 1961. Has anybody seen the show? Okay, all right, okay. So anyway, the show was kind of short-lived, but somehow that theme that he wrote has lived on as a jazz standard. You will hear that all sorts of jazz bands play that. All right, I'm going to take just a second and introduce the band. Maybe I should introduce myself first. My name is Andrew Pless. I'm the director of bands up at Madison High School. I want to say thanks and congratulations one more time to my colleague, Mr. Drew Brooks from Madison Middle School. I'm going to introduce this band just real quick. I'll just start over here on the right. Over here on the right, we have Miss Amber Shelton on the keys. Across the front, we have Skylar Bradley on the flute. Jackie Warren. Jason Allen. Alright, cool. In the back, and a brass on this side, we have Mr. Ethan Noel. Christian Martin, also on trumpet. And he was our marching band drum major this year, and he did an excellent job. Thank you to him. Once again, Mr. Drew Brooks on trombone. Matthew Manny on trombone. Joe Stein on trombone. Turner Bones on the drum set. And Spencer Moore on the guitar. And I forgot to mention one last thing. That last piece featured soloist Randy Goodman. Okay, so for our next tune, we're just going to get right into it. This is this piece was made popular by Louis Armstrong in his Top 5 combo. The name of the piece is "Strutting with Some Barbecue," and you're probably like, "Whoa, what does that mean?" Well, back then, you know, they were writing jazz songs all the time, and one of the things songwriters struggle with is, what do I name my song? What's the title of it? So basically, they just listened to the melody a few times and made up some words. We'll see what you think. This one is going to feature soloists. This is going to be Ethan Noel. And this is Strutting with Some Barbecue. So before we move on, I want to say just a little bit about what kind of a year we've had here at Madison Middle School and Madison High School. Basically for our band camp in the beginning of the year, I brought Mr. Brooks out to help us with our marching band. Things went great. We had an awesome band camp, and the marching band was able to come back onto the field for the first time in a few years to get a show. Yes, and we are inviting rising 7th and 8th graders up to join us. But anyway, back to the story. So Mr. Brooks, camp concluded, and he went on back to his school in Raleigh that he was teaching at, and it was just a normal beginning of the year here. I think it was about halfway through September that Miss Carney told me she was going to end up going to Brush Creek. And that day she told me, I remember just like color drained out of my face. I was like, oh no. I was like, what's going to happen? Like, we're in the danger zone now. But anyway, we managed, we went through the interview process. I called up Mr. Brooks and I said, look, man, I mean, it would mean the world to me if you would come and be part of this program. He knows this program means a lot to me. I came through Madison Middle School and Madison High School, and really, it means a great deal to me. And he said the same day, the same instant, in the same phone call, he said, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come and do it. So, basically, through that, we had an awesome winter concert. Things went great. Earlier in the semester, we did a little gig down at the Youth Art Month Expo. I don't know, did anybody get to see us out there on the street corner? Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then he mentioned the recruitment tour earlier, and then, of course, this concert. I think we had several highly successful events this year, and I'm very excited for the future of what we're going to get to do together. Another thing. Okay. Before I move on, I'll give some announcements after the next song, too. I just want to reiterate what he said about middle school band camp. Middle school band camp has not been around for a while. This is something that Christian Ramsey used to do with us when I was 11 in 2001, a long time ago. But really, I credit that with my intro to marching band, and really I feel like that first middle school band camp I went to was only a week long, but man, I feel like I got 2 years better. So we want to bring that back. I mean, we have this opportunity with these summer school buses to do something with these kids that'll be free for them, and they'll have great instruction, and they're going to have some of my kids from the high school are going to be able to come down and help them and give them individual attention as needed. So we're going to have super camp after school, the week of summer school, 6th through the 10th. Thank you. All right, I just wanted to plug middle school band camp. Again, more announcements to follow. This next song is called You Are the Sunshine of My Life. It's a Stevie Wonder tune. I don't know if you heard this. Stevie wrote this in 1972. Since then, it's been covered by Frank Sinatra, Jack White, Macy Gray, several others. I mean, really anybody who's a jazz singer has covered this song by now. But we want to give you our rendition of that, and it is going to feature soloist Ray Steins. So we hope you enjoy You Are the Sunshine of My Life. holding a FedEx package. Why? All right, here we go. So I have a few announcements that I got to get out really, really quick. First, I want to start with high school. Yes, high school marching band. The first thing that's going to happen is drumline auditions. Okay, so that is open to anybody who's a rising 7th, 8th, 9th, or high school percussionist. Okay, we're going to open our drumline auditions. Those are going to be Monday and Tuesday. Right after school, they can ride the bus up to the high school, and we're going to go until 5. And that's for next season's drumline. Let's see. Also next week, Wednesday and Friday, we will be having leadership auditions for the marching band. So anybody who's interested in being drum major, section leader, captain, anything like that, come to that. There's an interview process. There'll be a little clinic we do. Same time, right after school until 5. That's just for veterans, for leadership. Okay, then band camp next season is going to be August 8th. The week of August 8th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That is going to be our band camp. It's the week before the teacher work days start in our academic calendar. So August 8th, mark your calendar. Anybody who would like to be in marching band, show up on that day. It is from 8 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. 8 to 5. And more info will be coming out in the paper, call, things like that. The last announcement is for Carowinds tomorrow. The Carowinds trip. We are going to be meeting in the high school bus lot. The buses are going to load at 7:45. So we are recommending to people get there before 7:45, 7:30-ish. We'll make sure the gate is open and everything's good. The buses are loading at 7:45 and the buses are rolling at 8. So hopefully everybody makes the bus. We told them we cannot stop, we cannot come back. 8 o'clock and we're leaving, so make sure and be there. The return trip. So every single student is going to call using a cell phone. It may be their cell phone, it may be somebody else's cell phone. We have phones. Every single student is going to call home when we are 45 minutes away tomorrow night. Okay, we are anticipating right around 11 o'clock p.m. You never know. McDonald's could be slow. Who knows? It could be a number of things. But every single student is going to call when we're 45 minutes away. So definitely be expecting a phone call from them. We're going to make sure that everybody does it. And that way we don't have parents waiting there forever. Okay, so they'll tell you, or I'm just calling you, Mom. We're 45 minutes away. So we'll be there soon. Okay, the last thing I want to do real quick. I know I'm upsetting people. I'm talking too long. Okay, in the fall, for successful completion of marching band, I gave all my students a little tiny gift. Same deal for jazz band. I know you guys have been pestering me all day. Like, what is it? What is it, Mr. Plus? What did you get for us? So here's what I got you. You ready? I got you wristbands that say Madison Patriot Jazz Band 2016. And everybody gets one. There you go. Okay, so for our last song and our grand finale, this is my 3rd year running this band. Okay? The last 2 years, we've done a hit of Bruno Mars hit for our spring concert. Kids have been bugging me on it all year. So I decided, okay, that's fine, we're going to do it. So I ordered this piece of music, passed it out, and I'm not kidding you, but these kids had it down, learned and going and ready for the road. It took them 3 days. Okay? Sunshine took probably about 3.5 months. So 3 days, I'm really impressed. Okay? And hey, trust me, you're going to hear it. And it's going to show up. And if you don't believe me, just watch. Without further ado, that's Madison Galvin and Uptown Funk for their